Hello and welcome to Season 2, Episode 1 of DJ's Movie Reviews. I write short movie reviews for people with short attention spans. It's a new season with a whole new batch of movies. I'm going to go ahead and throw a little disclaimer out there. All movie reviews may have spoilers, so just keep an open mind. Last season I ran into a lot of problems with copyright infringement and a whole bunch of other dumb crap. I'll just call it that. And it really forced me to have to think about how I'm going to present this season's material to you, since I cannot use previews to show. So I'm just going to use pictures. That's how I'm going to have to skirt all of this. So with that said, here is Episode 1, Season 2 of DJ's Movie Reviews. Today's movie we're going to be talking about Rambo, Last Blood. This movie was directed by Adrian Grunberg, who's mostly known for being the assistant director of such films as Man on Fire, Apocalypto, and numerous episodes of Narcos Mexico. He also directed the film Get the Gringo. As with all Rambo movies, this movie stars Sylvester Sly Stallone, also Paz Vega from Acts of Vengeance, Yvette Monreal from Monsoon, Sergio Perez Mencheta from Life Itself, and Oscar Janada from The Man Who Killed Don Quixote. The plot of this movie goes as follows. Rambo must confront his past and unearth his ruthless combat skills to exact revenge in a final mission. What I think of this movie. The Rambo franchise has made it through roughly 4 decades as an action paradigm that explores, possibly unwittingly, the lingering effects of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, from the perspective of veterans of the Vietnam War. This particular installment, though, shows old man John Rambo finally relaxing on a ranch in Arizona, training horses with his niece. He still has his trademark Bowie knife and a decent assortment of guns and an underground bunker for those rainy days. What drives Rambo to return to his way of killing happens when you mess with the only family he has left. Once he crosses that line, all bets are off. So this installment is okay, to say the least. We're seeing Rambo in a non-war environment, which already is just hard to comprehend because of where he lives in my mind. The fact that he's going head-to-head with a Mexican cartel is very believable. If there is a group that causes plenty of problems domestically that is fairly untouchable, cartels are at the top of that list, right next to politicians. There are a few questions that have to be asked when watching this movie, of which the answer to said questions is very much yes. Is he going to get these guys? Yes. Okay. 2. Are there consequences for their actions? Of course. Is this movie just like all of the other Rambos? Yes. ... and no. We're seeing a different side of John Rambo in this movie. A caring person. A father figure almost. He's no longer fighting for his country. He's fighting for family in this movie. Right? It's a totally different way of seeing John Rambo. Still seeing him hardcore as hell, killing people, but it's not the entire movie that he's killing people. It's not, he didn't just drop into a jungle. He's in the middle of a concrete jungle. He's in Mexico City, he's in Arizona, he's everywhere. Not Mexico City, he's just in Mexico. But it's always a city setting in the middle of the American country, no longer the jungles of Da Nang or wherever the last one took place. I think it wasn't Vietnam, it was Cambodia or Cameroon. It was somewhere out there. It was an Asian country with a lot of war. I was really waiting to see the North Korean version of this, but we all got stiff. Either way, this is a Rambo movie. Take it for what it is. It's an action movie. There's blood in it. It's fairly violent. If you don't get those things don't jive with you, probably don't want to see this movie. But, with that said, like the series or not, this film does deliver the goods. In the end, this movie did not need to be made. But, it does help to know that John Rambo did make it back to Arizona, the place he was headed before that cop got in the way in First Blood 38 years ago. So with that said, I give this movie 3 3/4 of 5 stars. Note that everything in the description is clickable, so if any of the movies that I mentioned spark your interest, hit it in the description, see if it's something that you'd like to buy, and note also that they are affiliate links and I do get a small percentage, but it does not affect the price of the product. So thank you very much for joining me. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification icon, and leave a comment. Let's talk about Rambo Last Blood. Take care, guys.